Right. So we know that this picture represents the most trustworthy doctor in the world, according to some research. And there is reason to argue that we should design all AI doctors using similar features to those contained in this picture: skin color, eye color, gender, height, etc. But there also seems to be something completely off about this picture, something that's just not quite right. We can see that it appears to be human, but if you look at it for too long, you start to see that it is decidedly not human. At first, when I look at it, I'm intrigued, but very quickly it starts to repulse me. I get a sense of revulsion if I stare at it too long. Why is that? This is known as the Uncanny Valley paradox. It's a paradox proposed by Masahiro Mora. Now, my apologies if I butchered it. He proposed this in 1970, and he demonstrated that at first, the more human-like a robot looks, the more attracted to it we are. The more we treat it like a human being until it becomes a bit too human, until it becomes almost human-like, uncannily like a human. At that point, something strange happens. We see it resembles a human being so closely, and yet it is completely off, almost as if it is an imposter human being. And at that moment, we experience revulsion, we turn away from it, we reject it. Consequently, we are presented with a paradox here. We will interact well with human-like robots that have rudimentary human features. They have two eyes or a smile. But as soon as the feature becomes almost too human, uncannily like a human, we are repulsed. Overcoming this valley is almost impossible. We need to jump over it. Either we design an AI that looks a little bit like a human, or we design it to look exactly like a human. And when I say exactly, I mean exactly, that you cannot tell the difference between the AI and us. Until that time comes, we should not design AI doctors to look human. Patients will be repulsed, and most likely they won't trust these doctors until they cannot tell the difference between a human doctor and an AI doctor. Now, that's just one reason why I advocate against designing human-looking AI doctors. I'll post other reasons in a subsequent video, and if you want, you can also read the article. I'll tag the DOI below.